Thank you guys for tuning in to another deck profile, and remember, become a Yu-Gi-Oh player and forget how to read. Alright, see you guys next time. I hope you're ready. Let's do this. Yeah! I did it. You know what? Let's get here. You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys something real quick, okay? Get this mat, this one. Get this shit out of here. You know what we got? We got top 3. We got top 3. We qualified for nationals. Let's go. We open up, baby. With the furry anime girls, we up it up, baby. Bro, I did not actually expect this deck to go that hard. Before I start with this updated deck profile, I just wanted to say that I'm currently trying to get first place's deck profile, which, funny enough, is another Malice player, and the last deck profile that I lost to. It was a RB player. He states that the deck sucks, and I actually have the video of his deck profile. I didn't edit it yet. It's probably going to come up after this video, unless I'm a liar and I don't finish this one until later. But anyways, as of recording, today's the 29th of December. My regional was on the 27th. The dates don't really matter, but I just wanted to say that I qualified for nationals. So somewhere around this year, I'm probably gonna fly out and go play. What I really wanted to do was, so I went to this regional hoping to get at least top 5, and I did. I got top 5. Hold on, it's fine. Grandma jump scare. So I qualified for nationals. So later on this year, or technically next year in 2026, I will be flying out and playing in nationals. I just want to talk a little bit about the regional itself. Where I went, you know, we're in Hawaii here. There's not a lot of people. I think it was 20 people that went to the regional, which, yeah, it, you know, top 3 in a regional like that really isn't that impressive, especially because, you know, everyone here knows each other. But it was important to me because this is the first regional I top 3'd in. That other regional, the one, the mat that I just chucked back there, that was last year December, and that was the first time I ever got top 8 in a tournament, which, that one I think was bigger. I think it might have been like 30 people-ish, I don't know, but I was playing Virtual World, and if I wasn't playing Virtual World, I probably would have topped higher, but that's besides the point. I wanted to talk about the decks I saw in the tournament. I want to talk about the play styles. I want to talk about just Yu-Gi-Oh right now in general. Yu-Gi-Oh right now. No bias. I'm gonna be totally honest. Ever since they banned Splash Mage and made Cybers hard to play, I feel like we've seen a lot less fun decks on the rise. Like, we haven't seen Math Mech because you can't play pure Math Mech without Splash Mage, which, that might be a little biased. I think Cybers are really fun. Cybers decks have always been like that kind of, you know, I like throwing monsters on the field. I like making big bodies. I just think that kind of combo deck is fun, opposed to other combo decks like Virtual World, where it's like you can barely do anything different. You have to have that singular line. There's different decks you can build with Virtual World, but, you know, you draw Lulu, you draw the Qualoon, you're probably just gonna do the same thing. You know, you add either GG or Lao Lao. You know, you do your combo. With Cybers, you can can go boom, Splash Mage, or boom, decode or recode, and then encode, and then you can just like go and then boom, Splash Mage, summon back out. It's like, oh, I get nib. Keep playing, you know, Link Spider, extended from hand. I always like those kinds of decks. I mean, the first local I ever won, I think, was with MathMech. The second one was with Virtual World. Again, besides the point. We're not going to talk about Virtual World, that trash deck with trash cards that I tried to make work for the past 5 years, but it never worked. Bring back VFD. My boy did nothing wrong. Anyways, as you'd expect, I saw a lot of Brandon. I saw a lot of Brandon players. I didn't fight all of them. I did say earlier that we knew most of the people in the region, and that's true, we knew most of the people, but there's people from Oahu, there were some from Kona, people I haven't seen before, people I haven't played with before, and those guys were playing Brandon, except one of them. He was a good sport, but unfortunately he was playing like a Mitsurugi pile. But if you're blowing all your, you know, your interruption on my for hire cards without worrying about my Malice cards, at that point I think it's a bit of a player thing. I mean, he definitely wasn't a bad player. He played his cards really well. It's just he shotgunned all of his stuff on my for hire cards, and I noticed this. I'm like, oh, he has like 4 interruptions. Okay, I drew like 2 for hire cards. This is full combo. I had, the hand I had in the first game was I had Beats Bladesman, I had Rex, I had March Hare, and then I drew the one of Dormouse. So it doesn't really matter. So, you know, normal summon Beats Bladesman, special the Rex, beat chain 1 Rex, chain 2, he negates the Rex, that's fine. You know, add the Raphael. Oh, it was Rookie in my hand. Activate Rookie, trade off the Rex for Philo effect, summon the Raphael effect, excavate 2. And the Raphael negate wasn't up yet. I excavated 2, added another for hire card from my deck to my hand. Boom, Raphael negate online. Put the other one back. Yeah, and then Philo activates after that. Since Raphael was special summon, I get a special summon the Rex, so special summon the Rex. And then I linked off Rex and another name, summoned the Donner, destroyed my Donner. He blew up my side of the field. I didn't use my Raphael negate because I was saving it for Nib. So when he activated the Mitsurugi ritual that blew up my field, I was like, ah, yeah, you can take the Raphael. It's not that big a deal. And then, boom, boom, I had all that. Then, after all that, he has no other interaction. So then I activated March Hare, and he was like, aw. He was like, aw. Oh, that's also what he did. He activated one of the cards that mills from the top of my deck, so I had Chesty Cat in my graveyard as well. And he was like, what are you playing? Because, like, he saw me pop up with my, for hire, and then I banished, or not banished, and then I started playing with my, and then I just started popping off, and then, like, he had no interruptions, so I ended up making, so I think my end board was Access Code with both links. I made Access Code with Firewall Dragon, and I double bounced with Firewall Dragon, because I had, Firewall, and then I had, Malice, Red Ransom, and then White Binder. Bounce, linked off, Access Code banished once, summon the thing, and then punch. And then you just do a whole lot of punching, you know, just a whole lot of boom, 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 and then they're out, right? Game 2, it was, I lost game 2. But that's because I drew, like, no interruption, like, at all, and I kind of have, like, a really weird going second hand. I think the only thing that I had that was worth something was the Ash Blossom, and then for turn I drew Nibiru, and I was like, damn, that would have been nice in my opening hand, because he summoned, like, what, fucking 10 times, 20 times? I don't know. That deck summoned a lot. It was a Mitsurugi pile thing. It was definitely fun to fight against, but I looked at my hand, I looked at his field, I was like, you know what, we have 60 minutes left on the clock, let's just go, oh, whoopsies. We have 60 minutes left on the clock. Let's just go to game 3. He was like, yeah, fair enough. I proceeded to beat his ass game 3. I set up Allied Code, Firewall, and then I had my 2 things. The Malice and the Mirror set. I had another interruption set, and then I had March Hare in my hand, and then I also had my White Rabbit in the graveyard. I also had a hand trap in hand. I think it was Ash Blossom, because he activates it. I negate it with the thing in my hand. Boom, he activates the monster. I stop it with allied code. He tries to keep summoning. I activate March Air, banish the White Rabbit summon set, activate, banish my White Binder, add another March Air from hand, and because it's the trap that vanishes when it has one, because I still controlled my Red Ransom, you know, boom, add the card, banish another card, Ransom comes back, banishes 3 from graveyard, negate on field, so boom, banish the Red Rance, summon back Red Ransom, and then, you know, he just couldn't play through it. He had some he had some interruption. He started negating some of my stuff, but like the fact that he had, I think, 2 hand traps or interruptions during my turn, and I still made full board with 2 set and 2 in hand, or some shit like that. It was fucking crazy. This deck is really powerful, especially when your opponent likes to blow their interruption on your for hire cards. What I noticed is that no one knew how to fight for hire, so it was really strong. Because it would be like, oh, Raphael adds to hand, I'm gonna ash that. But if I really wanted to add something to my hand because my hand was garbage, I just Raphael negate. Or I just let Raphael get negated, and then I really don't care because it's a monster negate for nib. Or like by then, like if they don't nib me, by the time I have like all the material I have for allied code, I'm just gonna make the allied code. It doesn't matter if my Raphael's been used already. It's like, I'm activate Nibiru. So yeah, the deck was really strong. Round 1, Mitsurugi. No. The round 1 was the Malice Mirror. Round 2 was the Mitsurugi, which I won. Round 3 was Despia, which I won. And then round 4 was against RB. Just made the he just made the big blue guy and started swing, blow up my field, swing, and I was like, ah. It didn't help that I also kind of tossed. I hella tossed that ass. It was kind of tough. But we're on the up and up, twin. We're on the up and up. I lost, but I still got 3rd place. I got the sexy mat to prove it. And the World Championship Qualifier Regional Box. It's so pretty. Bro, it feels surreal. There's markings on my box. So after that, there was actually the Win-A-Mat, which I enjoyed. I got 3rd place in the Win-A-Mat. I'm just getting 3rd place everywhere, bro. Game 1, I won against Cupsy Yummy, which I'm surprised I only saw 1 Yummy deck. But yeah, I beat Yummy, lost to Branded. We went to Game 3 with like 16 minutes left on the clock. It was crazy. With a TLDR, it was a battle of attrition. Game 3, I kind of break. Game 3, my opponent also break. It's just that they drew their one-of starter, or not one-of, they drew their 1-card starter that isn't a one-of before I drew my 1-card starter that is a one-of. Or any of the other 1-card starters I have in my deck, which is surprising. But it was a fun game. It was really good games. I wish I was allowed to record them, but because, you know, at regionals, you're not supposed to really have your phone other than for dual neuron, because you can get like outside information which people don't want you getting, like oh their hand is this or they're playing this, and it's like I mean I get it, but I would have loved the content. You know, I would have loved to record my games and show you guys the content. But yeah, the regional was fun. This deck did a lot better than I thought it would. I did put a lot more time into this deck, but also after the tournament, I was talking to my friends who were also in the tournament, and I was like, what should I change to make this deck more viable or to make it more consistent? And they were like, oh, you really need bridge cards, which I agreed with, but I don't know what bridge cards work right now for a Malice for everything, because I am the only person to ever make a list like this. I do not have like an encyclopedic knowledge of every card in this game, so I do not know every single card that can bridge. I mean, I could just go on Dueling Book and then like go specific, but I ain't trying to do that nerd shit. I'm just kidding. I should have done it. I would have done it. I just didn't think of it until, you know, 30 minutes ago before I started recording. But this deck is heavily tweaked. I heavily tweaked it. I made it consistent. I cut cards. I added cards. It's just a lot nicer of a deck now, if that makes sense. Like this deck definitely feels like something you would bring to a regional to win, which I went into this regional wanting to win. I did. Didn't get first place, but third place is a nice place to be. I argue that third place is better than second place, because second place is like, oh, I was so close and I could have done better, but third place is like, damn, I got third place. I'm biting my bronze medal, baby, right? But anyways, let's get right into the profile. But let's get right into it. So, like last time, I'm gonna start with my for hire package, or I can't remember what I started with. Like this time, I'm gonna start with the for hire package. So, you get your 2 Beats Bladesmen. I was running 3, but I cut down to 2 because the deck was a little big. You know, 49 cards definitely showed some shortcoming in the tournament, and I was like, after it, I'm like, man, I gotta have more consistent draws. You know, I want to see my Malice stuff more often than not. The for hire stuff is just something that I can pop off with when I really want to. So that's why Rex kind of got the that's why Beats Bladesmen got the semi boot and got put to 2 in my deck. Same thing with Rex. It's the 1 card starter, kind of, but like also, you know, it's you really just drawing multiple in your hand kind of sucks, and then like just again taking up so much space. Sometimes you just gotta say, let's cut this down to 2. So that's the same reasoning for that one. I'm cutting it down to 2. 1 Recon and 1 Dampa. That stays the same. It's the set pop. It's the one that pops the set and the one that pops the face up. Both good cards, can get you to draw 3 with Flogo. 1 Philo. This card is nice. I like this card a lot. It's just the Monster Reborn, and it's another name, and you can target it off of, you can summon it off of Rookie for hire. So it's good. You target Rex, tribute, summon Philo. It's great. 1 Steel Strategist. I did not have this card or Wiz in the tournament because when I was making my deck list last minute, I ran out of space. I have so many cards in my main deck that are one-ofs that just take up space. I could not run this or Wiz, so they did not show up in the tournament. But this one, from the grave, add back to hand, it's good. It's really good. It can put your Raphael Negate back online if you ever need to discard a card for something else. So I think it's great. It's also a level 4 target that you can summon off of Rookie when targeting Beats Bladesman, which is great. I needed a 4 target, and unfortunately I just didn't have any in my deck. So that's how I lost some of my games, because I didn't have enough bodies to make what I needed to make. 1 Helmer for hire. Bro, I low-key slept on this card. I slept on this card like crazy. I was like, this card ain't gonna do shit. Until I was like, oh wow, I would like to draw a card and to discard the secondary Rex I have in my hand, which would have been awesome. But didn't have it. It definitely came up after testing this new one. It definitely comes up. It's also another 3 name that isn't Beats Bladesman for hire. So if I need another 3 name, because my Philo, like all the for hire monsters except the really big ones, they all summon from hand. So it doesn't matter what their secondary effects are, as long as you have one that just puts bodies on the field, it's good. And then last but not least, 1 Raphael Champion for hire. The big dog, the Monster Negate, the add one. He is sweet. This card has saved me from Nibiru, I think, twice in tourney, and it has saved me from instant death once, because I just get to negate monsters, and my opponent goes, ooh. So it's nice. I definitely love this card. I can't remember if I was running 2 in my original deck list, but yeah, this motherfucker comes down to 1. You're not running 2 of these guys. He is a brickety brick. Now to the for hire spells. We have 2 Mayhem for hire. This is just your quick effect Monster Reborn. 1 Rookie for hire. Only 1. It locks you into attacking with only for hire monsters. You only ever want to use this turn 1, or if you're going second, if you're in a really tight spot. 1 Fossil Dig. If you get drolled, ouch. That's all I gotta say is ouch. And then I ended up deciding the main deck, one called By the Grave. You're really scared of a lot of hand traps in this format, especially ones that just say fuck you, no. So yeah, like having it's just good because Lancia, sure you have your Fur Hire cards, and the Fur Hire core itself is strong, but Fur Hire isn't Malice, and it's not gonna put on a big enough and strong enough bodies like Malice does. So you want to have that main deck option to stop that one schizophrenic guy who's always maining Lancia. For some reason, I don't know why, but there's always one dude who main decks Niv, main decks Lancia, main decks Crossout, main decks all these other, and it's like, brother, what core are you playing? Oh, Tenpai. Let's move on to the Malice side, which is what you're looking for, right guys? Yeah, the anime girls. Yeah! 3 Malice March Hare. Good card. 2 White Rabbit. 2 Chesty Cat. And then the 1 of Dormouse. The 1 of Dormouse, my beloved. I will forever miss how fun Malice full power was. Bro, I'll never forget Nightmare Griffin, Firewall Dragon, a bounce 3 Firewall with Griffin. I miss Griffin. No, I don't. That card was fucking stupid. It won me so many games, but fuck, that card was stupid. 1 Malice Underground. 1 card starter. 1 Malice in the Mirror. Negate. 1 Gold Sarcophagus. 1 card starter. 2 1 card starters. 2 1 Allure of Darkness. I was talking to the guy who got first place, who was playing Malice, who beat me in round 1, and he said that Silent Mining low-key is just not that good. Sorry, Silent Mining is great. He said Silent Mining is a good card, but in this deck, it's like, what, you discard a card, you go -2, you go -1, you get Ash, then you go -2, right? And then now you're stuck with 2 less cards in your hand with nothing to gain from it, which I understand, and I was like, nah, no way, Silent Mining's really good, I'm not gonna cut it, even after he told me his reasoning. I sat down and I thought about it, and then I tested it, and I was like, oh, he was on to something. Now I am kind of a believer, like the Imagine Dragon song. You have your Malice GWC06, TB11, it's the Summon from deck, and then the MTP07. I'm thinking about running a second one of these. I'm not gonna cap. A second one would be really cool, because like, say you need to use this because it's what you draw in your hand, and then now you can't White Rabbit reset it during your opponent's turn to do another one. That's why having another one in your deck would be really good, because it's just a free banish. It's a free banish, free add. It's kinda nuts. 1 wizard, 1 backup. These are the cards that lock, so I'm only running 1 of each. This one's weird. Code of Soul. Yeah. And then now, last time I was running only 2 Bestials. Now we got 3. Drursworm, Magna Hut, Baldrake. This card bucks Despia up. Also on to the hand traps. Full Chummy Swallows, 3 Ash Blossom, the Ghost Spell in the main, and then 2 Effect Veiler. Is the other trap cards, or the trap cards in the other section. 2. I have a really shiny one. It's really pretty. I'm not sure if you can see it. Wait. Yo, lights. It's really pretty. I like it. It go. Shing, shing. It's shiny. It's shiny. I only have 1 because I'm poor. Cause I'm poor. Flogo. Low key. The card did come up a few times. $2. That stays the same. Also, by the way, you check out my sleeves. You like my sleeves? Thank you to my homie Dane for selling me these sleeves, and then these little outer tech layers. These are sick as hell, bro. I love these so much. They're so pretty. 1 mallet. one Malice Q Heart Cipher. You have your Red Ransom. I hope they don't ban this card, because if they ban this card, I'm gonna go play K9 for hire, because I love K9, I love for hire, and I'm not trying to play this fucking deck without Red Ransom. Okay? I mean, it's not unplayable. Master Duel has it banned, and I play Malice on Master Duel, but Master Duel has Circular at 3. So, suck on that, Konami. Actually, it's the same company. Suck on that, TCG. If you had 3 Circular, I would be playing Math Mech, Malice, White Binder, Haggard Lugidos. You're not gonna play this deck and not play fucking Haggard Lugidos. Allied Code Talker, Access Code, and then Firewall. Every time this card came on field, it got negated. But you know what? Hey, we up. We on the up and up, twins. We on the up and up, motherfuckers, okay? Yeah. You have your SP Little Knight, which you will be mostly summoning off of IP. Lingeribo, this card saved me from Dominus Impulse once. Al Mirage, this card came up a few times. And then this one is really funny. Nightmare Unicorn. You're going to be co-linking a lot in this deck. This deck co-links a shit ton. So you're almost always going to have a card to discard, and you're almost always going to have a card to draw. So it's really good. It's one of those things I didn't think about until after the tournament, after I saw what everyone was playing. And in the mirror match, when you don't want to banish cards, where SP Little Knight becomes invalid, because, you know, if you're in the mirror match, you don't want to banish your opponent's monster, because they just come back and then you just give them free gas, right? So now Unicorn being able to spin back the deck is really nice, because it's like, oh, okay, you make your so in the mirror match you make your White Rabbit, right? Or you make your White Binder. Boom, on summon a White Binder, IP, make this, bounce back the White Binder, because the set effect to set a trap, they can't activate that, and they can't activate it on someone. It's an ignition. So this card will come up for stuff like that, where like your opponent has ignition effects that need to be stopped. Perfect. I love this card. Also, this art is really cool. Bring back Apollosa. She did nothing wrong. My queen. Oh, dude, I'd be running the... Dude, if Apollosa was unbanned, I'd be running the shit out of that card in this deck, bro. I think I'd run 2. Fucking cut the Firewall, cut the Flogo, run 2 Apollosa. like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Now, this side deck, I do not know why I didn't think of this sooner. I'm being so deadass. I went back and I looked at my older deck list, and I was like, why the hell was I not running some of these cards sooner? Or why the hell wasn't I running them in the way that I'm running them now? Now we're going to start off with the card that's blatantly obvious. D-Shifter. It's at 1. But it's D-Shifter! Like, come on, Dom Avocado. What are you doing, dog? You are throwing... 3 nib. This card, this next card I'm about to show you guys, does not exist. It is not a real card. Droll and Lockbird. It's not real. It's trash. I'm just kidding. It's good. We got Cross-Out Designator, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, Raigeki, boom. Triple Tactics Thrust, and then your Dark Ruler. I only have 1 pretty Dark Ruler, the rest are common. Again, I am poor, please don't hurt me. I'm just a poor boy with a poor family. No, I'm just, sorry. It was supposed to be a music joke. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you got that one. Only real music enjoyers get this joke. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. And then last card in the side deck, DDG, baby, Different Dimension Ground. This card is just, it's just D-Shitter. It's just D-Shifter. Bro, this is the closest we have to getting 2 D-Shifter back. you definitely want to side this in if you're going first, because if you draw it in hand, you kind of win. Oh! You can also search it off of Thrust! Ah! Ah! But it's just to be the second D-Shifter. It's just the second D-Shifter that can't get negated by Called by the Grave, okay? I think this list is a very strong version of what I had prior. I think it's definitely not the best list I can come up with, but again, I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of this card game. So if you guys know any other cards that can bridge my For Hire cards and my Malice cards, I was thinking Small World because the levels and some of the attributes match up, like Dark level 3 with 600 defense or 600 attack. I think Small World would work great, but also they don't banish face up. So if I need to banish my Malice cards, those Malice cards are gone. And in this deck, you want everything to be face up banish because then it can activate its effect. Crazy, right? Speaking of banish, did you know Rex banishes itself? You trigger a lot of effects with that. This is awesome, which is cool, which is furry-licious. Furry-licious. Gross. Anyways, that was my experience with the regional and my deck profile. What do y'all think? Oh my god, I am just fucking smacking the shit out of everything I own. Oh, man. Okay. Also, peep the mat. It's such a pretty mat. Peep the box. I'm so happy I got it. Alright. I can also say goodbye to this shitty old ass deck box, bro, with the anime woman on it, with what I assume is marker and like the bent corner. The only thing that's still good about this box is demonetization. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Forget how to read. Okay, see y'all later.